Hello everyone. Just I'm just check if everything's okay here. My Instagram seems to be okay. My YouTube, my Facebook, yeah, everything seems to be great tonight. So anyway, how are you guys? How are you today? Let me see if I can stay right here. Yeah, it's better now. Just like some fixing here and there. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well tonight, and I'm okay. Thank you. Have you had your training ready? Hopefully, you have had it. I've had mine. Just before I talk about my training here, I present myself. Some of you know me. My name is Orlando. Nice to meet you. And for some of you who don't know me, I come here, so I come like twice a week. This week I'm doing like 3 lives, but usually I do twice a week, Monday and Thursday. Varies 7, 6 or 7 in the evening. And yeah, so if you, I was just gonna say, if some of you are not here, things happen, you cannot come and watch the live. You can always do a catch up. You can go to my Facebook, subscribe to my my Facebook, can be my Facebook as well, but if you go to my YouTube, subscribe to it, and there you can watch loads of lives there. You've got lives there, you've got exercises, you've got loads of things there. So yeah, basically that's what you have to do in case you have in case you miss this live. Okay, today we're going to be talking about exercises, exercise, let's say, for midlifers. Yeah, what kind of exercise they need to do if they want to embark on weight training. Some of the midlifers, they are training already, some are not. But for the ones who are training and not training, I'll give some advice here. Yeah, I saying before, yeah, I've done my training today. Yeah, today I went for legs. Legs was good. Just my body weight. I did like the pistols. I did like a walking lunges. Also, I did like a biceps. So I did work like 2 muscle groups. Very good. So basically, that's what you have to do if you're not, because the gyms are shut nowadays. So if you have your dumbbells or kettlebells at home or elastic bands, that's what you have to do. You use those ones and go for it. Okay, so as we had a live last night, and I always say I advise, if you want to start your weight training, before anything would be as a, like peace of mind, it's just like go to your doctor, make sure your body's okay, your blood pressure, and if a doctor says everything's okay, so all clear, you can do your training. Basically, that's what you have to do. But not many people do it. Yeah, they just go and start lifting weights. But just be careful. Another thing is, if you don't have your training, your program ready for you, excuse me, I can give you one. I've got one ready for you in case you want. I can pop them. It is. You pop my landing page, you just put your name and email, and then you download the training for you, like a freebie training for you. Okay. So here, what you're gonna do, you're gonna like, I will explain like exercises you can do at home, an exercise you can do in the gym eventually when we get back to the gym. Okay, so we are not, people are not going to the gym yet, but I'll be talking about what you can do at home in this pandemic and what you can do in the gym when you get back, maybe April 12th, I think. I'm not quite sure. Let's see how things are going well at the moment. So, you in your 40s above and you want to do weight training, you have to think about not just lifting weights. You have to work like try to cover the both worlds. I'd say you have to do your strength training, plus you have to do your aerobics. How do you do your aerobics? So you more or less you choose if you want to do the aerobics in the gym or outside. Myself, I like doing aerobics outside. I don't like in the gym. But sometimes I have to do indoors because I don't have much time for that. What you can do is, if you want to go outside, you can do like you can run. You can run for like if you like running, you can run for half an hour, 45 minutes. When I go out for my run, I do like 45 minutes, about 50 minutes. I'm happy with that. But if you cannot run, you can do like brisk walking for half an hour, 25 minutes, half an hour, or maybe more. You can do more. Maybe, and talking about your frequency, you could do maybe 3 times a week, because at the end of the day, you're working your heart, you're working your cardiorespiratory, and that's really important you do it. Of course, when you're lifting weights, you're using your breathing, you use your heart, but you're not doing specific for your cardiovascular. Specifically to be like running on a treadmill, yeah, doing the rower, doing the cross trainer, you run outside. This is more specific for your cardiovascular. So that's what you have to do. Not some people, they just hate cardiovascular, they don't do it. And if they have to, for example, if they just have to rush and get to the bus, the bus is leaving the bus stop, they're not good at running because they're gonna get tired because they only lift the weights. So it's better if you try to do both strength training plus your cardiovascular. So you mix all together so you can gain much more. So yeah, so that's talking about the cardiovascular. And if you wanna do there's this kind of test you can do for your cardiovascular, which is like a talk test. If you brisk walking, or even if you're running with someone, if you see how long you can sustain this kind of like talk test when you're running or if you're walking. If you can do that's you seem to be okay with your cardiovascular. But if you doing brisk walking and you cannot talk much, so you have to improve your cardiovascular. The same applies to when you're running. Yeah, when you're running, it's even worse because you pump more blood into your working muscles. It becomes more difficult when you're running. But anyway, so I'll be talking about exercises you can do at home and exercises you can do in the gym. So what frequency you can do those ones? How many, when I say frequency, how many times can you go to the gym and do it, or at home? I'd say at least once a week, but to get like a faster result, do twice a week. If you can go to the gym twice a week would be wonderful, but maybe 3 times. If you say, what about 3 times? Even better, because you gain the results faster and faster. So again, it's up to you. You have to have a look at your life, outside the gym, but at least once a week. But then you're going to take another 7 days till you do another training. But that's not a problem. The important thing is be active. You have to move. Okay. So if you, in this pandemic, if you're doing exercise at home, what exercise you can do? Okay, supposing, let's say, suppose you don't have, or you have some dumbbells, okay? If you have some dumbbells. Let's take your chest. For your chest, what kind of exercise comes to your mind to do? It's like push-ups. You can do push-ups. You just use your body weight. You can do on the floor, yeah, push-ups. Exercise because you're working your chest, gets to your anterior delts and triceps. So if you think about those, like people say, bingo wings, just there, hang it down there. So it helps a lot to strengthen those muscles, your triceps. Now, if you cannot do the push-ups with the knees off the ground, you can put in the knees on the floor, and then you go. If your knees are hard on the floor, just put a cushion just below your knees, and that's it. And then you have to do it. And then do as many as you can to say, hey, that's enough for me. Okay. So next one here. Let's have a look at shoulder exercise. Shoulder exercise, big muscle, big muscle group there. What exercise you can do at home? You can do if you have, for example, the elastic bands. You can do lat raises. Yeah, you go up and down. This is a great exercise to do it. The idea is like to fatigue the muscle, so you have to do as many reps as possible. Yeah, don't only do only 10 reps and you stop after that. Like you're not feeling anything. You have to feel it when you're doing. So I'd say if you do about more than, you could do like 15 to 20 reps or more. See how many reps you can do till you say that's enough. So that's lateral shoulder raises. And there's another one, which is the front one. You go just up and down. So it gets your anterior delts and part of your chest as well. So you can do this with the bands, or if you have like dumbbells at home, use the dumbbells. Of course, with the weights, the stress would be greater in the muscle. So if I had like the two ones, dumbbells and elastic bands, I would go for the dumbbells. Of course, I would like mix it up. I'd rather stick to my weights because they stress my muscles much better. That's what you need. You have to stress your muscles. Okay, so that's a lot. So we spoke about lateral raises and front raise. Now you can do another exercise here, talking about like triceps, isolation. This is what if it is only triceps, you call it an isolated exercise. So you isolating that muscle. So you can do, again, you can do push-ups on the floor, but you can do push-ups like a hands closed, or like a diamond on the floor. So this is like, it gets your triceps. This is a very good exercise. It's hard to do. Yes, it is, because your hands are closed. It is when they are wider. Again, you can use your knees off if you can, or knees on the floor if you cannot do with the knees, okay, off the floor. Very good exercise to do it. It's not difficult. Can be difficult, but it depends on you, depends on your level. Okay. Another one you can do for triceps is like me here on the chair. Put your hands on the side. Yeah. Take your bum off the chair. You do dips. They're well known. Lots of people understand about that. So this is a good exercise to do it. Again, do as many reps as possible. Just don't do 5, 6, 7. Do till you fatigue the muscle, till it's burning. When it's burning, and after that, you can stop, you rest, and get back again. Another one you can do at home is you've got exercise for your gluteus. You've got the squats. You can do body squats. Body squats is a great exercise because you're only doing your body. You have to do loads of like body squats, like a 20, 30, 40, till you feel your legs are burning, and then you stop and you do again. This is a good one to do, body squats, okay? Okay, that works your glutes a lot. And another one to work on your gluteus is, when I say gluteus, I'm talking about to your the whole hips, yeah, your gluteus, all muscles around there, your rectus spinae, and also that's your core, because you're doing a standing exercise. So if you do lunges, like I did today, I did a walking lunge. This is great for the legs, for your quads, your quadriceps, for your hamstrings, for your gluteus, for your balance. You can do like a walking lunges, or the one we say stationary lunges. As the name says, you don't move. It's just like a move, like forward and backwards, forward, backwards. You can swap the legs, or you just do one, as many as you can, and then do the other one. Or just, if you swap, it makes it a little bit easier, because you do one and then do the other one, and the one you did before is resting a little bit, seconds. It makes the difference. Okay. If you want to do like exercise, like more specific for your thighs, you can do, you can do the leg press, also squats. It gets a lot to your quads, to your thighs. So leg press, squat, and also leg extension. You know, the chair, sort of the chair we have in the gym with the stack of weights. So this is a good exercise for your quads. Yeah, you have to be careful again if you have any problems in the knee. I'd advise you to be careful. Maybe think if you can do it, but don't be that kind of eager. I want to do it because it's important for my quads. But if you have a problem in the knee, maybe you should like forget it. Yeah, and do it. Yeah, just be careful. Be careful with what you're doing. Yeah, just you have to think about your body. You don't want to hurt yourself. Exercise for your abdominal muscles. All those exercises before I was talking, they work your abs, because it's works your core. If you're doing a standing exercise using your core, you have to engage your core. So if I'm doing lat raises, I have to engage my core. So you work in those muscles there. If you're doing squats as well, if you're doing all sorts of exercises, standing exercise, they work your core. As long as you remember to engage your core. When I say engage, suck and contract. Okay, so but then you have the specific ones. You have like you have the crunches. Yeah, so the crunches, you take a little bit your upper back off the ground and squeeze, really squeeze your abdomen. Yeah, or you can do sit-ups. Sit-ups, you come all the way up and down. So try. So it's quick on the way up and control the way down. Quick on the way up and control the way down. Okay. So these are a great exercise. Try not to do in a hurry when you're doing exercise. Don't be in a hurry. Another one you can do is called the bicycle maneuvers. You know, you're on your back and you take one well to the opposite leg, to the knee, and so on. It's like bicycle maneuvers, yeah? So you work a lot of your obliques. This is a good exercise to do. So this exercise, they will strengthen your internal and external obliques, because I'm sure people like to have like good abs, good defined abs. So they help a lot to have like a defined obliques. Basically, these exercises you can do. This exercise you can do at home, and also in the gym. But as we in this pandemic, I've decided to talk about exercise you can do at home. It's important to know what exercise you can do at home. So you can, if you are kind of creative guy, you think about it. I can do this, I can do that. Just don't make excuses saying, I'm not training today. That happens to me, but I'm really, I've got the drive for training. I was feeling tired today because I've been sitting behind my computer for the whole day. I wake up at 6:30 in the morning, but then I said, look, me and my missus said, like, let's do it. So today would have been the day to go out for a run, but being like it's been windy, the weather's not that great, so you're training more indoors, but you try to go out twice a week and do indoors like 4 times, so train about 5 to 6 times. Sometimes you run once a week, sometimes twice. It depends. It depends. As long as I'm running a little bit, working my heart, I'm happy with that. Good. So supposing you back to the gym and you want to know what exercise you can do in the gym. In the gym, you can do loads of exercises. But we here are talking for you who do not have an idea what sort of exercise you can do it. If you're kind of a beginner, or if you like have a little bit more than a beginner, different level, a little bit higher up. It's always good to give you ideas and about technique and form. Yeah. So again, if you know how to do proper squats and you want to work a lot your gluteus in the gym, you can go to the squat rack, where you have that big barbell. The barbell weighs 20 kg. Yeah, and so you have to put the barbell across your back here. Don't sit the barbell on your neck. It sits on your traps. That's where you have to put the barbell with the weights. And then when you squat, make sure you can go to like down 90 degrees. Yeah, that's your knee, that's your upper leg, lower leg. Or you can go a little bit lower, no problem, as long as you don't lean forward. If you lean forward, if your heels come off when you're doing this movement, you might lose your balance, and then you can fall over. So, but nowadays these squat racks, they have like barriers like that. Let's say they have like the bars on the sides. If you drop the weights, stop that, won't hurt you. So sometimes I see guys in the gym crazy. They take off those bars and they squat with the heavy weights. If something happens, they're gonna for 100% they're gonna hurt themselves, and if someone is passing by, can hurt someone. So you just be safe when you squatting. Make sure you have those bars on the side, okay? Because if you drop the weights, we stop there, won't break your back or your legs, nothing like that. So just be attentive. Just follow the guidelines. That's important. Okay. So squats. So when you squat, you have to keep a good straight back. Make sure your heels stay on the ground, firmly on the ground, and then keep you looking straight. Yeah. Don't go down. Look, you see guys when they're going down with their weights, they're looking up and going up like that. So they put a lot of stress in the neck. So they should relax the neck. They shouldn't like this bit here. You have to relax and think about your hips and heels. Okay. Another one you can do it again. If you back in the gym, that's what you're talking here now. You can get the weights and do walking lunges. That's gonna hurt, I know. Every time I do it, it hurts my quads a bit, my gluteus, but I can take it. I mean, when I say it hurts, it is like, it is a terrible thing. It's not something like you say, I cannot do now. You're gonna, of course, gonna feel a little bit next day, but hey, it's oh good for your body, yeah. So, but yeah, after a while, we will not feel it unless you go a lot heavier, and then of course because then you break more muscle fibers. But if you keep the same weight for a while, it's gonna be fine. Okay. So exercise for your back. If you again in the gym, in the back, you've got the famous. It's more famous than I. This guy here is that you've got the Pulldown Machine. Yeah. It's a good exercise to work your latissimus dorsis muscles there. Yeah, middle back, important muscles. This is good for you because that gives a strong back and makes you keep your back as straight as possible. It helps your posture. If you have good bad posture, this is going to help you. Okay. As well, you can do. There is another bar. You can use a triangle bar, very close. You put like this, and then that works more muscles, inner muscles in your back. Another exercise you can do for your back is, if you're strong enough, pull-ups. You pull yourself up. Not many people can do it. If you one of those ones who can do it, go for it. I can do it. I can do all the grips there. 4 grips. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do like 4 grips there. Can do more than 10 reps. It depends on that. I can do 12, 15 reps. Yeah. If you ask me how you can do it, because I've been training for a long time, and when I decided I have to do this, I keep pushing till I do it. So that's how I succeed. So it's there. So pull-up machine. But then if you cannot do the pull-up machine, there's one called the that's where you do the dip exercise for triceps. It's the assisted machine, assisted dip machine. So you have like the grips, yeah, just above you. It is assisted because you've got padding thing where you rest your knees on it, yeah, and you have a stack of weights, and then you have kind of like put some weights to help yourself to pull yourself up. Okay, so the more you keep doing that, the easier it gets, and then you have to drop the weights on the stack. And that makes it easier for yourself. Okay, that's good. So, and once you feel like you can do 1 rep on the pull-up, just go and try it. Or you can ask someone just to initiate a movement to spot you a little bit, and then you go up. That's great. That's great. When you can do 1, I'm sure next time you're gonna do 1.5, 2, and that's how you build up the reps on pulling your body up. Okay. So exercise for hamstrings. This is an isolated exercise, a very good exercise to do it. I like doing my hamstrings. I always do my hamstrings after I do my quads, I do squats. You cannot do your hamstrings and then you go for squats. It should be the other way around. You do squats and then your hamstrings. Why? If you do hamstrings before you squat, and if you do 5, 7 sets and then to fatigue your hamstrings, what's going to happen is when you come to doing squats, it won't be good. You won't be as you usually do, because you fatigue it, you hamstrings, you isolated your hamstrings on the exercise. So best thing for you is start with squats, yeah, and then you go for the isolated exercises like hamstrings. So Suppose you have done squats already, and then you go for your hamstrings. So there's a machine called leg curl where you lay your chest on it, hold on it. There's a handle, and you do it. It's amazing, amazing exercise. Very good to get really strong those muscles at the back of your legs, and also gets to your gluteus. You can feel your glutes as well. If you're doing and you poke your gluteus, you can see your gluteus are under tension. Okay. As I've just mentioned, also you can do on the machine I just mentioned before, the dip machine for your triceps. If you want to get your triceps stronger and get rid of those like bingo wings, this is the exercise you have to do. Not just one, but different exercise for your triceps. But remember, above all, you need a good diet. If you don't have a good diet, it won't work for you. I'm sure your triceps will be stronger, but that kind of thing hanging down will be there. So you need to concentrate on your diet. Your diet is important, right? The next one here is, I think we spoke for, have spoken about your thighs. Leg press. Leg press is a very good exercise to do. Also, if you want to, you've got a different exercise, but it really depends on your level. You can do, we call like plyometrics, because they're called like more explosive strength, explosive exercise. For example, you can do squats, not too heavy, and you keep the jump up and down with the barbell on your back and with the weights. Obviously, it's like a kind of like a medium weights to light weights, because you have to jump off the ground and land on your heels, on your soles. You land it intra squat, but you have to know how to do it, because if you don't know how to do proper squats, this is not for you yet. I just like to say there is another exercise I like doing to work my hips, to work my quads, to work all that region, lower body. I don't know if you have heard, there is kind of the name. Let me say the name is boso. Boso. It's like, imagine half moon. Yeah, half moon. Yeah. So you cut. You've got the moon half. Yeah, and it's flat here, and over here it's like oval with air inside. So you put that on the floor. You step on it, and then that's good to work. You can do squats on it. You can do just you can do a single leg deadlift. It's great to do it, but requires a very good balance. If you don't have a good balance to do this exercise, you're gonna fall off the boso. I'd say to you, hold on to a stick and start to doing with it. Okay, and then you can do the deadlifts. If you understand me, if you understand what deadlift is, probably you know. If not, Google it. You're gonna see deadlifts. This is great. Why? Because you work a lot your core. Because you work on your balance a lot. Because the tendency when you're doing this is to fall off the thing. So that's why you have to use a lot your hands and your balance. So you use your hands and your balance. You work a lot those abdominals. It's great for your abdomen, you know. Very good if you're doing a single leg deadlift for your gluteus, for your hamstring, for your leg strength. It gives you a lot leg strength. Also, it works because you stand on one foot. It works a lot the toes, the bone is there, your ankle there. So this is a great exercise. I have not been doing this for a while since I've been my prison here, since I've been indoors. But once I get back again, I'll be doing that, because I know how important that is for my core. yeah, basically, you have different exercises in the gym. But again, for you midlifers, if you starting, or even if your level is not that high, you you have to build up, yeah. And then when you can try different exercises, but make sure you know how to do it. You have a good technique, a good form. Ask a trainer to help you. A trainer can, a trainer or fitness instructor, because we have fitness instructors walking, they work for the gym, so they are there to help you. Basically, personal trainers, they are more, I'm not saying that they will not help you, they will, but they are self-employed. Usually they are with clients, but I'm saying fitness instructors, they are there to help the clientele, the members. You can ask those guys, or even the trainers. You can come to me and ask me if I'm free. It will be my pleasure to help you. Yeah. So, and then we can show you different technique and how to do it. And once you grab it, you understand. You understand that you get a muscle memory. You never forget it. So you're gonna go and never stop. Okay. Basically, that's it for tonight. It's been great to be with you guys. Thank you for being with me. And again, for the ones who are not here, they can do a catch up. They can you can subscribe. You can go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to it, and they can watch it live there. So I will be uploading this live, and that's it. And then if anything, just drop me a text, and I'll get back to you. Okay. God bless you, and hopefully see you. I'm back again on Monday. Take care. Bye.